Assalamu alaikum everyone. First of all, I would like to say thanks Nahid, and I would like to welcome to Rahat because his success, and as Nahid took the first initiative to come on Facebook Live, that's why I said it in thanks Nahid. And once again, welcome to Rahat. It's all formal part has been end. Now I would move on the topics. So today I would like to discuss about the effective education system of our country. If I talk about education system, so it's going over our head. What gonna be happened? So first of all, I would like to ask one question to you all. That is, do you know the percentage of literacy of our country? It's only 61.5%. It's so horrible, terrible, it's so terrific, it's so disappointing. Why is so disappointing? Because if you take a careful look on a survey all over the world, there are several countries, their percentage of rate is much higher than us, but they're much poor rather than us in terms of economic situation, banking situation, in business situation, and the other sectors. So what happened to us that we are not gonna improve ourselves in terms of literacy of our education, but they had their literacy of percentage of literacy is much higher than us. There it's above 80%, but we are in 61.5%. So it's so gap between them and us. So what can be our effective education system? I would like to say that is the practical education system. So we should focus on practical education system. I have a structure. I have a structure for as I made it as myself. That is I would like to describe in a very shortly, in a very briefly. That is class 1 to 3, their education system should be fully practical. There should not be any book and bookish language, because they're all their children, their childhood life they are spending. So why you will make a pressure on them? Why you are giving the pressure on their shoulder? Lets them have an enjoyable life, and you have to study them, you have to teach them in a practical way, so they can enjoy themselves. And after that, for 4 to 12, you have to divide it your education system. One part is the practical, one part would be the bookish language, the theoretical language, theoretical way. So in a practical education system, it would be the percentage of 30 or 40, and the bookish education system, that would be the 60 or 70%. So this would be the system. And if I talk about the university level, in university level, that should be fully practical, like I said earlier. So why it should be fully practical? Because whenever suppose you are doing a class, imagine you are doing a class and you're attending a class. Whenever your faculty member giving a lecture and you're hearing it, you're listening, and you are trying to grab all those lectures, and whenever you came out from your class and suddenly you are busy with hanging your friends, and suddenly you got that your brain is totally blank. There is nothing else. So it happens to me, and I hope it happens to you, um, because we are similar. So this is the point. If you practice after studying bookish language, you practice in a practically, so probably you will be understand, probably you can remember 60 or 50% by instant. So it's important to study in a practically. So that's why I have recommend that practical education system is more effective rather than the bookish language, bookish theory, bookish education system. So now come on, move on the benefit of our practical language. The benefit of practical language is, if you uh, go behind and if you take a careful look in our history of innovation, creation, and the research, it is very much low rather than the other country. Our neighboring country India, they has been doing a tremendous job. So if you take our country, if you look at take a careful look in our country, is very much low rather than the other countries. So when it would be much, it would be the when it would be improving when you will focus on the practical education system, when they are practicing themselves in a practical way, the innovation power of the students, it will be increased. So that's why you need to emphasize on practical language. So I would like to end my speech by sharing two stories. See, in a city, there is a lots of school, various schools, several schools, good schools, and they are renowned school in our country. And the students of those schools, what happened there? The students of those schools, they studied a lot. They studied 10 hours, 8 hours in a day. But what happened in a rural area? They did not actually get the proper facilities. Imagine you are in a village and you are studying at a school which is located in village. There is no facilities, there is no well education materials, there is no good teachers. What happened to them? So if you want to improve your education sector, you also focus on this rural area along with along with the city. So this is the point I trying to focus on, and hopefully you people will post your video. I will watch, and hopefully you will enjoy my video. And I tried to give some information to you. Hopefully it works for all of us. And okay, this is the end. Assalamu alaikum everyone.